And it's game number 7. It's Westville High School versus Kuswag High School. The next game in Pool D. Both of these teams have very exciting teams. They make use of their space and they make use of their speed quite a bit. So we'll see what two of a kind could do with each other. Westville getting ready to start off the game. Number 15 to kick off for the team.
Okay, where's your gents?
Just waiting for the go-ahead from the ref. And the siren to start the game sounds, and Westville kick off. They kick off quite high, and he just misses the catch. Just loses possession. Kuswag decides to go wide instantly, just not carrying through, getting tackled by Westville. Few gaps here and there in Westville's defense, but still too much for Kuswag to handle. Heavy contact in the midfield. They play it out wide, a bit of loose handling, a bit of broken field play. Simple interception from number 11 from Westville to score in the corner. Bit of broken field from Kuswag. Not landing those passes and making a bit of a mess of their attack. And Westville does not make the kick to keep it 5-0. Westville kicks off in the same area that they did before, but the ref does not think that that went far enough, and it did not. Kuswag getting the free kick, taking it quick, going straight down the middle. Kuswag looking to pass it wide. A crash ball just bounces off the shoulder. The Westville player catches the rebound. Number 2 trying to push off the Kuswag player, but just not being strong enough, and Kuswag takes him out with the help of Rugby's best defender, the touchline.
Okay, watch the tackles. Okay.
And it looks like there's been a bit of an injury from the Westville player that got put into touch. Kuswag calling a bit of a huddle to plan out their attack. Beautiful open broken field play from both Kuswag and Westville, both looking to make sharp counter attacks.
Guys, come on.
Number 2 trying to get up and power on, but seems like his body just won't allow him to. Line out to Kuswag. Kuswag going far. Passing out wide. Beautiful pass, a bit high, but he catches it without any issue.
No!
Oh, the game getting a bit intense. Pants comes off. Someone's pants comes off.
Off your feet. Hands on the ground.
Kuswag looking to take the quick tap. Passes it back to this player. Looking to make a run through the middle, but he just gets caught by the Westville players. He's a bit much to take down. Westville does it in a strong fashion. Kuswag looking to create an overlap on the left side, but unfortunately it just doesn't land. Kuswag looking to travel straight through the middle, but straight out a jackal threat from Westville. Kuswag was playing advantage, which leads them to maintain, or to have rather, a penalty They take the quick tap. They pass it out wide and right into open space. Number 22 runs it straight, making good meters, stepping inside a little bit. Kuswag retaining possession. It's very messy, and because of that, they lose it. Westville on the quick counter attack. Number 15 with his utilizing his speed. Will Kuswag be able to catch him? No, they will not. Westville making very good use of the distracted Kuswag defense to utilize their counter-attack opportunity. A kick to come. And Westville, a very good attempt, just doesn't make it, leaving the score at 10-0 to Westville. With around 2 minutes left of the first half, we'll see if Kuswag can make a bit of a comeback. We've seen a few sparks from Kuswag here and there, but they just haven't been able to convert those sparks into point. Westville going for the same restart that they've been using for every game they've played so far. Westville maintaining possession, catching a few Kuswag defenders back-footed, stepping inside to the short side, opening space in the wide channels for his player, but the pass just doesn't go to hand. 7 to 21, 21 out to 20, 20 out to 13 to cause the mismatch. The numbers on the outside, he gets caught, but the recycled ball to number 13 just allows them to utilize that scrambling Kuswag defense in order to score a try. Lovely open play from both of these teams. A lot of good skill sets and a lot of chemistry from both sides. But it seems like Westville just has a bit more. Westville misses the kick, the third conversion attempt to keep the score 15-0. Westville looking to do the restart, going for the same restart that they've been using.
Backwards!
Just not being able to
tackle now, even!
Catch the ball. Kuswag has a penalty awarded against them.
Okay, thank you.
Westville a bit ambitious for the quick tap, but not taking it on the mark. Now they pass it out. They pass it wide. 21 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 14. The Magic Men, but unfortunately, the pass just doesn't land yet again. And with the ball going out into touch, that concludes the first half with your score 15-0 in favor of Westville. And they are today, this lovely day, lovely rugby tournament, 7's tournament. There are quite a few schools at this tournament. You can see Kloof High School, a team that usually has quite a bit of success. There are a few supporters here, a few parents supporting their players, a few fans from all the schools supporting their players as well. It's quite a good atmosphere, good vibe. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to do, a lot to see. There are quite a few teams here, consisting of Amanzimtoti High School, Port Natal, St. Henry's, Kloof High School, Kalofta, King Edward High School, Kingsway, St. Natal and Scotland were supposed to be here, but unfortunately, due to last-minute complications, they had to pull out. As we saw just now, there's Westville, there's Kuswag, and Alexandra Zonda High School Club. And here we begin the second half. Will Kuswag be able to make a comeback? Or will they maintain their losing score that Westville has against them? Kuswag goes for a good high restart. The ball retained by Westville. Westville decides to go wide. Let's see if they go wider. They puts in a bit of a chip, a bit of a shallow one. They keep possession. They cause a bit of chaos in the Kuswag defense box. 3 players being drawn into that ruck. So there's an overlap on the outside. They look to make use of that overlap. The player steps, creating space for his own player. Passes the loop pass to the inside. Beautiful broken field play by Westville, making use of that scrambling Kuswag defense. Numbers on the outside. Will they make use of it? Oh, and the pass just doesn't land. And the ref calls the knock on. Pausing the Westville attack. Kuswag keeping a good scramble defense, making a few errors here and there, opening some space for the Westville side, but just managing to prevent them from going too wide.
Let's go, boys!
We'll see a scrum from Kuswag.
Coach! Bind! Sit!
Good strong
Ball
scrum
out.
from Westville, but Kuswag managing to retain possession. Kuswag going wide, drawing in the player and just not letting that pass go, leading to a jackal threat by Westville, and Kuswag get a penalty. Looking to take it ambitiously quickly, but unfortunately just not taking it from where the ref awarded the penalty. A little step in and out allows him to make some field gain, but unfortunately it's intercepted by Westville. Westville look for the counter attack now, opening space on the outside for the number 13, and he gets through the defense, through and around the defense with a beautiful counter attack efficiency from Westville. They score yet again under the posts. Westville looking to make the kick, finding a Kuswag player just in the way. He makes the kick, but unfortunately he misses it to keep the score 20-0 to Westville. These two teams have shown us quite exciting rugby today. A lot of chemistry, a lot of skill, and a lot of speed. But, as I said earlier, Westville just has a little bit more in this game. We'll see if Kuswag will be able to reignite after this kickoff. Kuswag lose possession. Westville goes wide. Westville goes wider. He steps on the inside, play it to the inside of him. Lovely chemistry to score again under the post. Lovely try from Westville, lovely communication. The kick. The kick is successful. The first successful kick of 5 attempts. Westville looking to kick off again. Looking to extend their lead against Kuswag. Kicking a bit deeper this time, deviating from the usual kick strategy.
Taken back.
Kuswag deciding to play it safe, but unfortunately he carries it back into the try area, leading to a 5-meter scrum to Westville. Westville will want to take full advantage of this opportunity.
Coach! Bind!
A lot of their players moving to the wider channels.
Sit!
Kuswag putting up a strong contest at scrum time. Westville going wide. And it's simple hands from Westville to score them their 6th try of the game, leading them to take a 32-0 lead on Kuswag with a kick to come. Very strong kick, unfortunately not managing to maintain his target line as the ball goes wide of the post. Westville looking to restart.
Front of the kicker.
And a free kick awarded to Kuswag for being in front of the kicker. One of those rules that coaches have been putting in players' heads since around grade 1. The first time people have played rugby. Kuswag looking to make a strong counter-attack from the opportunity that they've been given, putting a lot of pressure onto Westville.
Use it! Backwards, backwards!
Kuswag looking to run directly through the line, but unfortunately not being able to get through the strong Westville defense. They seem to be playing a bit more conservative, a lot of pick up and goes, a lot of short passes around the ruck, but Westville managing to maintain a strong defense. Kuswag going wide on the short side, but Westville's defense holds up quite well as the ref calls a penalty for Kuswag, warning the Westville players of their defense.
Options, one over here, one over here.
Kuswag is putting on a lot of try line pressure now. They might have a bit of a momentum advantage. Wanting to take the penalty off the mark, the ref calls them back. They have a lot of space to do what they want to now, but they decide to go the more conservative route and run it straight. A difficult pass out the back, causing a lot of chaos within the Kuswag attack, knocking it on in the tackle. Or in contact.
Okay, no lads, off your feet now. Thank you.
Dropping the ball. Westville look to make a strong counter-attack on the short side with a 3-on-2. Westville running through. Number 13 backing his pace all the way from his try line, from the Westville try line to the Kuswag try line. Beautiful 90-meter try. This just shows how quickly each team can create something out of nothing. And that will be the last try of the game. The score 37-0 with the conversion to come. And Westville make the conversion to seal the game at 39-0 to Westville. as you can see, there are a lot of there are a lot of supporters, a lot of fans coming out to support their players. A lot of lovely food to be had. A lot of quite a spectacle to see. You can see all the supporters, all the teams that have come out. A lot of the players and their supporters in their uniforms. Can see the players are just having a good time. There are a lot of good skills out on the field. There's a lot of good chemistry out of the field, but out on the field, but off of the field, there's a lot of enjoyment that's being had. There's a lot of fun being had. A lot of players getting to know other players. A lot of coaches getting to know other coaches. People, players talking to their teammates and talking to other players from other schools. It's a lovely vibe, lovely atmosphere. Lots to be done, lots to be seen. You can see there's a lot of activity happening within every team. The teams that aren't having a lovely time are getting ready for their next match. There you can see Kloof High School getting ready for their next match with their routine warm-up. As you can see, the next game being set up, it's going to be Amanzimtoti High School versus St. Henry's. The home side versus St. Henry's.
Obviously, you guys didn't come for the coin toss, so
now we saw Amanzimtoti High School beat Port Natal quite comfortably early on in the day, and Port Natal missed St. Henry by 3 points.
What do you say? Okay.
Amanzimtoti High School getting ready to kick off.
Okay, boys, let's have fun. You ready?
Amanzimtoti High School looking to get a 1-up on St. Henry. St. Henry looking to get a bit of revenge after their defeat to Amanzimtoti High School in 15's rugby earlier this year.
Okay, slight knock on there. Scrum, Toti ball.
A good kickoff from Amanzimtoti High School.
Okay, let's do it here, guys.
Retained by
so listen up.
St.
First scrum, I
Henry's,
want nice ability.
but it just doesn't go their way in the phase that
Push when the
followed.
ball comes in.
So scrum to Toti High.
Okay. Crouch.
It's underway.
Bye.
Just waiting for the call from the ref.
Scrum.
He passes
Ball's
it
out.
in, but he gets won by St. Henry. A flat defense turning into a deep attack. Beautiful cover
Okay,
defense.
you got advantage, high
from
tackle.
Toti. St. Henry running with advantage. Now they have free play. Just stepping on the inside, throwing a blind pass, leading to a knock-on from number 8 by St. Henry. The ref calling a pause to the game.
Toti, get the
for
tackles
an
lower.
injured player. We'll see a penalty to St. Henry from that advantage that they had earlier on in the phase.
Okay, it's rolling subs. So it's rolling subs, so maybe.
Oh, no, if I
Okay,
got it,
wait. Are you replacing him?
The ref talking to the captains of both sides.
Huh? How are you going to tackle a guy like that?
Captain of Toti
Exactly.
appealing
How are
to
you
the
going to
ref.
tackle him? What's the idea?
for
Exactly. So
He may
either
just
go
trying
tackle.
to get some understanding before St. Henry uses their penalty advantage that they've been awarded. St. Henry take it quick. They pass, and he cuts through in the middle, breaking the line. The sweep at the back just catches him. And they win the turnover. Beautiful defense from the sweeper.
Okay, play.
Toti looked to take it quick. Just a simple draw and pass. A dummy, but the pass just goes loose a bit. Position is retained. Toti looking to get a little bit creative with the ball that they have.
Go,
St.
tackle!
Henry looking to hold them
Get
up
back.
a little bit.
Stay.
St. Henry trying to cancel out their Toti's creativity with their physicality. Toti players just getting a bit creative, getting ambitious, and the step by the winger leads him to break the line through the outside. Beautiful creativity.
Okay. Nothing wrong with the tackle.
Number 11 from Toti gets tackled over the try line, but it's far too late.
Okay, that was unnecessary. There was nothing wrong with the tackle. Okay, your player didn't put it down, he went into tackle.
Lovely
Okay,
impatient
yourself.
kick leading to a try scoring opportunity, all to the skill of the winger. A kick from in front of the post is unsuccessful by number 2. Toti High looking to reset the game. Good flat defense and overlap for St. Henry. Where's the sweeper? And the sweeper slows him down
tackle!
for the rest of the team to wrap him up. St. Henry's carrying on with the attack. Toti's trying to make
Fine, still good, no,
good
still
of
good.
their scramble defense. And the number 2 turns it over with no hassle whatsoever. Toti decide to slow the game down and take the contact, looking to speed it up again.
Okay.
And the ref stops the game.
Guys, you play the game, I ref it, okay? I don't want any screaming and shouting. I've got the high
The
tackle.
ref
Step
stops
back.
the game, awarding Toti High a penalty. Ball gets passed back. He runs.
Got obstruction
He
there.
kicks the ball. Does he have the pace to back it up though?
Okay.
And number 8
Changing your lane, running into the player.
The ref sends number 8 from St. Henry to
Not 10.
the sin bin.
Tackle. Still playing
It's
advantage,
started.
so 10. Forward
Toti
pass.
decides to go wide. They decided to go for the crash.
That's a
ball, but
forward pass.
unfortunately, it just didn't land.
Not 10.
But it's okay because they had advantage for offside. Toti looking, assessing their options, seeing what they can do against this St. Henry's defense. Number 4 from Toti, showing off his footwork, showing off his skill, breaking the line, opening up space for his teammate to score over the try line. Beautiful display of skill and chemistry from Toti High.
I'll take it now. I'll take it right.
Number 2 takes the kick, and this time he makes it.
So the first, when he kicked, he changed his line and he obstructed. Then when he got here, again, he changed his line and he obstructed. Okay.
Toti to
If you go
reset
straight, it's
the
fine.
match,
Okay.
maintaining a 12-0 victory
Yeah.
over St. Henry.
Okay.
The ref coming back from having a bit of a word with St. Henry. Toti started. St. Henry tried to counter, but unfortunately
You got a
it's
knock on
knocked
advantage.
contact.
Don't dive over, leave it.
Toti retaining possession.
Get
starting
advantage
the counter
over.
attack from the scrambling, with the scrambling St. Henry
That's a knock on.
defense.
Another knock on.
Although scrambling, the defense
Okay,
seems
first
to be
knock
holding
on,
up
second
quite
knock
well.
on, scrum. So Henry's
And
ball.
a scrum is awarded to St. Henry's after a knock on by Toti High.
It should be final legal play. Yeah. Oh yeah, he can come back after this, yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, crouch. Bye. Scrum. Ball's out. Leave him.
St. Henry's go from out the scrum, passing back to their players, looping around, trying to initiate
Got
the
a high
counter
tackle
attack.
advantage. Let him go.
St. Henry pushing through.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they cannot get past the Amanzimtoti High School. Number 12 from St. Henry breaking through the line, kicking to get over the sweeper. Does he have the pace to back it up though? And he does, with a try awarded to St. Henry for scoring in the corner. Just before half-time to try and initiate a counter-attack. Number 9 making the kick. And it's successful. Stunning kick from the sideline. And that is the first half. Lovely counter-attack, counter-offensive from St. Henry's at the end of the first half. But despite that, Toti High still maintains the lead of 12-7.
I can just step away. Yeah, you can come back. Those two ball boys, just tell them to sit behind the line.
Second half
They can't
about
sit
to
there.
get underway with a kickoff from St. Henry.
How are you? Lekker.
Just waiting for the go-ahead
Enjoy, eh?
from the ref in order to start the second half.
Okay, Toti ready?
And the
Ready?
ref
Let's
gives
have
him
fun,
the go-ahead
boys.
as the second half siren sounds. Toti catching the ball with ease.
That's backwards.
But a knock-on or a drop
Okay,
ball.
tackle, roll.
Before it's not a knock-on.
Okay, hands off,
Ball
let
went
him go.
backwards, but
Stay,
it
stay,
caused
stay.
a bit of chaos, a bit of disorder within the Toti attack.
Okay,
Toti
tackle,
number
stay back,
6
stay
looking
back.
to regain momentum. Player thinking about the kick, but passes to his player to take the safe
Okay,
option.
tackle.
He goes down,
Get back, get back.
looking to reignite this attack. They pass it, options out wide, but he decides
Okay,
to go
tackle,
down.
roll. Okay, not rolling quick enough.
And a penalty awarded to
And high
Toti
tackle.
High. They decide to take it quickly. This player being carried out. The players haven't heard the ref's call.
High tackle, keep it low. And not rolling, captain. Okay, not rolling and high tackle. Okay, choice. Yeah.
Toti looking to restart the game. Number 12 running straight with support at his back.
Okay,
The
tackle.
bulk of 2 players. Toti maintaining possession. Passing out wide. Wide options.
Okay, tackle. Get back.
Toti looks to gain a little bit of order.
Good tackle.
Again, a lot of possession, a lot of
Play.
safe possession. But unfortunately that comes to an end with the possession retained or stolen by St. Henry. Trying to counter-attack.
Spoo, you guys must keep up to the game, eh? Okay, yeah, there's your mark there. Where's this 5? I just want to check the 5. 1, 2.
And a line out to St. Henry's.
Okay, what do you want? Scrum or line out? Scrum.
Doesn't land. Scrum awarded to
Okay, scrum
St.
here, guys.
Henry's.
Okay, we've got a substitution, Toti.
Substitutions
Okay.
coming in from Toti
89.
High to try and bring
Okay,
a
fine.
new sense
Step back.
of reignition
Okay,
to the
crouch.
attack. St.
Bye.
Henry's waiting for the go-ahead
Steady,
from
steady, steady.
the ref.
Scrum.
The ball gets
Ball's
fed
out.
in. Position is retained quite easily. Number 8 decides to go straight
Get
down
lower.
the middle. A few steps.
Okay,
in
roll,
between.
roll.
The ball goes out wide. Quite a bit of space. Good scramble defense from Toti, but unfortunately it's just not enough to keep up with the expanding line speed of St. Henry. The score is now 12-all, with St. Henry making quite a spectacle of a
Anywhere
comeback
on
in
that
the
blue
second
line,
half.
that's fine.
The conversion is lovely. It just does not make it, unfortunately, leaving the score at 12-all. Very tight game here. St. Henry's against the home team. It's quite an unpredictable game.
Okay, got a substitution, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Substitution by St. Henry's, trying to bring fresh legs onto the field. St. Henry's go high, but position is retained by Toti High. Lovely skill and physicality from the number 2.
Okay, advantage over.
Advantage is over, which means that they do not have the free play, but they are making the play more free. They're running an open play. Unfortunately, the pass just does
Okay.
not make it.
Play, play. I didn't blow the whistle. Don't tell me what to do.
The play is stopped for a second. The
Backward.
ref didn't call the end of play. So for a second, everything just
Okay.
froze.
You got it from an offside position and then you played the ball. Okay, you should have come around from the side. If it's a knock, I'll blow it. Okay. Yeah, fine.
The player is debating a little bit with the ref. St. Henry's looked to go wide early. Was that the right call, given that he skipped around 4 players? Taking their
Okay,
own
tackle!
weight away. Toti making a
Ball's
lovely
out.
tackle to regain a bit of order. Number 8 looking to find space in the middle of the field. Toti struggling to
Okay.
take him down. He gets a pass away. The next player gets a pass away. The ref calls back.
Be quiet. Okay.
This
Against eight.
number 8's second yellow card,
Ah, he slapped him
leading
again.
to,
Yeah, I actually thought.
leading to a red card for slapping a Toti player on the head.
You can go to your bench. Fine.
The ref allowing play to commence. Toti getting the ball wide into space. That 6-7 advantage instantly working out, leading to Toti to score under the post in quite a spectacular fashion.
Relax. Relax. Let's get back.
The ref maintaining very strong
30 seconds.
assertiveness on his position. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can St. Henry make that comeback? They won't be able to win this game, but they will be able to tie it. And given that they are receiving this one, it will give them the perfect opportunity to retain possession, and they knock it on, and that will be the end of the second half and the end of this game with a score of 19 points to 12 in favor of Toti High. That red card at the end for St. Henry's just proving to be their downfall, leading to more numbers for St. Henry's on the outside. Sorry, for Toti High on the outside.
Before 30 seconds, you could have kicked it.
Yeah, and then the sirens went off.
But didn't work for a second.
Yeah, no, but it's fine. It was over 7 minutes on my watch as well when a knock-on was. Okay.
And your final match of the pool stages is about to get underway. Final match of Pool B.
Maybe make it.
Versus King Edward. It's King Edward to your left and Kloof to your right. Both teams have proven that they make very good use of their speed, their skill, and their chemistry. So we'll see what they can do when two of a kind come together.
Okay. Captain. Cappy.
The ref getting
Good.
the go-aheads from both
Captain,
captains.
good.
Needing him to give the go-ahead to the kicker to commence the first kickoff of the match. Ball gets scored quite well by Kloof, making an immediate impact, running around the side with uncontested speed. Lovely try from Kloof, using their advantage of the kickoff, drawing in the chasers, passing to the wide channels, leading to a try to lead them to 5-0 after the conversion, the successful conversion, 7-0 to Kloof.
Ball.
Bit of banter going on between the two teams,
Ball.
leading to a bit more motivation for each side. Lovely kickoff by
Release.
Kloof to maintain their own position. Kloof going wide, drawing in the defender and passing, simple hands, but proving to be very
You're offside.
beneficial.
Advantage.
And at advantage to Kloof. Lovely cover defense, covering the ball and the bounce of the ball from the sweeper.
Side.
Kloof looking to take it quick. Number 9 looking up to look for gaps in the defense. He goes and passes quick, looking to open up space in the wide channels, and the player has taken 3 defenders with him, leaving an overlap on the wide channels. The forward looking to draw the player in, but he cuts through the line. Lovely simple hands, dummy of the ball to let the player over the try line to extend Kloof's lead to 12-0 with a conversion to come. And it's a lovely kick, but unfortunately it just swings to the left of the post. Kloof team to kick off St. Henry's again. A very experienced group,
That's good.
playing with each other for around 3 years, and a major tackle coming in from Kloof, leaving the Edward player down for a few more seconds that he would have liked.
Tackle release.
And a penalty given to King Edward for tackling, not releasing. And they decide to go for a line-out, quite an unconventional call. Good for gaining territory, but very unconventional, taking away a little bit of their momentum in exchange for a more structured attack opportunity.
Good there.
King Edward investing 5 people around the line, taking out options out wide. Dummy from the player takes
Off your feet, leave it.
contact. The ref warning players to stay on their feet.
Guys, shift.
Big number 2 taking heavy contact, drawing players in. They decide to go short, but he doesn't let the pass go. King Edward looking to speed up the game, but unfortunately leads them to knocking the ball on a little bit.
Okay, there's the mark.
With 2 minutes left on the clock until half
Okay,
time.
crouch. Bind. Sit.
Get a scrum.
Ball
Try
out.
and extend their lead. Kloof goes wide instantly. Beautiful loop play by the number 10. They kick the ball and they back their speed, but unfortunately the bounce of the ball doesn't allow them to take advantage of it.
Mark. Yours. Stop. Just hold it.
Not for
Hold it.
Edward.
Oh.
Ref. Bit of confusion caused by
Draw ball.
all of the ref asking them to hold it. The play commenced and led to a bit of a ball spillage, leading to line out for Kloof. Uncontested line out. Lovely ball out wide, easy ball out wide. There's a bit of a mismatch, bit of an overlap on the outside. Kloof decide to take it into contact. Lovely tackle from King Edward, and the Kloof take advantage of the broken field play. But unfortunately, it just isn't enough to hold the ball.
Come, beat some.
Okay, go, coach. Bind.
The scrum to King Edward.
Sit.
Nine feeds the ball in, looking to distribute it wide, but he doesn't see any options. He passes it last second after breaking the tackle. Number 9 getting it in the way of another player, but he breaks, King Edward breaking the line, going straight through the defense.
Amanzi will knock.
Awareness doesn't allow him to pass the ball to hand, and Kloof taking full advantage of this. Kloof player not even pretending to get around, taking direct contact. Kloof looking to take advantage of this broken field play, this chaos in the King Edward defense. They had numbers out wide. They still have numbers out wide, but unfortunately the pass goes
Forward pass.
forward. That finalizes the first half of the game. Lovely skill from both teams, lovely chemistry from both teams, but unfortunately Kloof just had a little bit more, leading them to a 12-0 lead at the end of the first half. A short halftime break with giving the opportunity to the coaches to just talk to their players. King Edward will be looking to utilize their speed, their skill and their chemistry to try and create opportunities out wide in an attempt to make a comeback, while Kloof will just be looking at extending their lead and maintaining said lead. See the coaches having a bit of a chat with the players. Kloof looking to get down to business in the second half. King Edward seems to be getting quite an inspiring talk from their coach. Dropping himself to their level.
Right? Oh,
the ref and the Kloof is just waiting for the commencement of the game from the King Edward players. King Edward players seem to be on the field.
Good.
The ref getting the go-ahead from both captains as he gives the go-ahead to the players. Very interesting kicking strategy, backfiring on the Kloof players. Bit of confusion from the King Edward players, leading to a liner against them. Bit of an unconventional kicking situation. We've seen and we know kicks that don't really go too far, but we haven't quite seen
they're on the
kicks
mark.
before that have gone backwards.
where-
Or
You
more
need
so
to come in.
10 meters backwards.
No, there's the mark. There's the mark. And there's the mark.
And a line out to Kloof. They keep position and they go out wide quite quickly.
To tackle, release.
The ref demanding for the players to release and the tackle. Kloof going on the short side, making good meters with that pass.
To
in the
tackle,
game.
release.
They're looking to make use of the scrambling, or the scrambling King Edward defense. Bit of loose ball leading to a dominant tackle from the King Edward players. Kloof recovered quite well. The acting 9 snipes through, stepping on the inside. Very simple step on the inside, but leading to major consequences for the King Edward side. Not watching the blind side, King Edward concede 5 points to Kloof as the number 3 scores under the post. Simple conversion in front of the post leads them to gaining another 2 points over King Edward. Kloof kick. King Edward receives. And it's a penalty to Kloof
Yes, the mark.
for holding. 10 tries to take it quick, but it's just not on the mark, leading to him to have to reset. Kloof goes wide quickly, taking contact towards the center right side of their attack. And the 10 loops around, creating space on the outside for his winger. But he gets caught by the
tackle
strong
release.
King Edward defense. Scrummer passes out wide. Kloof looking to go wide almost instantly from that rock. And they do so successfully, allowing their player to pass the try line almost untouched. Although untouched, his running may have led him to an injury. Most likely a muscle issue.
Not sure, eh? About 4 minutes. Oh, he's got 2 injuries. No, you can't start.
Kloof wanting to start,
We're waiting for that.
but unable to start via the instruction of the ref. Two injuries, one by
You good to
King
go?
Edward and one by Kloof. The ref just asking the medics to get off the field.
Good.
Kloof with their unconventional kicking strategy again proves to be favourable. They maintain possession, but unfortunately there's a knock on.
Knock on, white ball.
With 2 more minutes on the clock, can King Edward take advantage of the scrum opportunity that they've been given?
Crouch.
See, their players are standing quite wide,
Sit.
with their winger just waiting for that opportunity to use his pace.
Balls out.
Kloof make very good use of their scrum, running straight past. King Edward player manages to catch him, but it just isn't enough. The Kloof player passes to his teammate on his right shoulder for him to score over the try line with a conversion to come. And the ball just gets sliced on the inside of his foot, leading it to be closer to a grubber than a kick. But these things happen. Kloof looking to restart the game, abandoning their unconventional kicking strategy.
Backwards, play on.
Ball falls backwards out of the hands of a King Edward player. They'll be looking to make use of this open play. King Edward, number 5, looking for the more direct route, but he gets through, taken down eventually. Heavy physicality from the Kloof players. They're looking, Kloof are looking for the wide option, but unfortunately their attack is stopped by the knock-on. With a few seconds left on the clock, will King Edward be able to redeem themselves, or will Kloof just extend their lead a little bit more? This will most definitely be the final play of the game.
Sit.
And the ref calls
Ball
a
coming out of the mouth of the
reset
scrum. Reset.
just before Kloof steals the ball.
Okay, you need to get the ball in quicker.
The ref asking 21 to just feed the ball in a bit quicker to avoid disruptions at the scrum.
Would you clearly hook it? Alright.
The ball goes in quicker this time, but the hooker having some issues with hooking the ball. The ref just asking him to speed it up, clean it up to avoid stoppages.
Bind. Sit. Ball's out.
And the ball is fed into the scrum and comes out. But Kloof players just catch King Edward players on the back foot. King Edward trying to make more momentum. The turnover looking imminent from the Kloof players. But King Edward managed to retrieve it. Oh, the dummy kick from King Edward opens up some space for himself. He tries to chip it over, but it just doesn't work. Some juggling from the Kloof players in an attempt to get the ball back. They'll be looking for more. Kloof number 10 opening up some space for himself, and in doing so opens up space for his teammate. Unfortunately, the support passes just don't land. The ball goes wide. There's an overlap on the outside. Number 3 strapping on his running shoes and sprinting straight towards the center of the post to conclude this game with one final try. And after this conversion, that will be the end of the pool stages, ending with a final score between Kloof and King Edward of 34-0 in favor of Kloof.
Hey.
messaging.